Folks, I was absolutely wrong. I know that I haven't been making too many videos about the 2025 Stanley Cup Playoffs, and don't get me wrong, it's not because I'm not seeing what's going on. I've been seeing the games, seeing the highlights, watching everything that's going down. I've just been really busy as of late. A lot busier this year than I was last year. Which bleeds into why we made a lot more videos about the playoffs and every other extenuating circumstance last year compared to this year. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices in life, and for me, that was making a lot of videos about the playoffs. However, I'm coming to you live 20 minutes before I'm supposed to be at my own personal hockey game to bring you this early commentary on the Oilers. Because they are going to the Stanley Cup Final for the second straight year. And in fact, at the time of me talking into this microphone, that's not confirmed. Right now, it's the second period intermission between Edmonton and Dallas in this game number 5. The Oilers have a 4-2 lead in the game. They have 18 shots to the Dallas Stars' 13. But I don't have the time to sit and wait until the end of the game and then make a video at that point. And I don't want to wait until super late at night to make a video then. I want to talk about this now because it's obvious. Because the Oilers are going to win, because the Oilers are going to make the Stanley Cup Finals, and because the Oilers have proven me wrong. I predicted the Oilers to lose in the first round to the LA Kings. And I, in fact, predicted LA to beat Tampa Bay in the Stanley Cup Finals. So look at who the biggest loser is over here on this side of the pond. The guy who predicted LA versus Tampa Bay, guess what? Both of their first-round opponents ended up beating them, and now those first-round opponents are going to be in the finals together. It's going to be Edmonton versus Florida, just like it was last year. The first back-to-back Stanley Cup finalist rematch since 08-09, where the Red Wings beat the Penguins in 08, and then the Penguins beat the Red Wings in 09. Kind of funny to see how that Stanley Cup champions list goes down. But I'm making this video because of a few things. Firstly, yes, it is true that the Oilers proved me wrong because I predicted them to actually lose in round number 1. But I also wanted to talk about some of the extra news and notes that we can discuss in regards to the Oilers and just the run in general. Because I wanted to refer to a conversation that we had on this YouTube channel 10 months ago. Because at that point, we made a video commentary talking about how this was the Edmonton Oilers' last dance. And in this time frame, there was a lot of uncertainty. There were people coming up with questions saying, hey, Leon Draisaitl needs a contract. Is this guy going to re-sign? Is he going to want to commit to Edmonton? Can he believe in this team to be a winning team? Is Connor McDavid inevitably going to leave too? What's the situation with the Edmonton Oilers? How are they going to keep these guys? If they win, then everything is okay, and there's probably a bigger likelihood that these guys stay. But if they lose, if they can't find a way to get it done, if they can't prove themselves as a Cup championship caliber team, then why would Draisaitl and McDavid stick around? Why would they do that? And so last year, I say last year, it's this season, but last year, 1 year ago, 10 months ago, whatever you want to say, the Oilers made some signings. They inked Corey Perry. They wanted him to stick around. They got Jeff Skinner. They got Matthias Janmark. They got some guys. And now you take a look at what's happening in this playoff run, in this playoff game. Guess who scored for the Oilers today? Corey Perry, Matthias Janmark, and Jeff Skinner. We literally made that video at the same time as the Last Dance commentary. Look at these three, Skinner, Perry, Janmark, all signing with the Oilers, and now today in Game 5 against Dallas, they all score for the Oilers. This is all without Zach Hyman in the lineup. Jeff Skinner comes back in. He scores a big goal to make things 3-0 for the Oil. And Corey Perry adds on to his power play dominance. That guy's been a scoring machine. The Dallas Stars are under siege. And now, as the third period begins, they're down 4-2. I don't think they have a chance to come back. Obviously, realistically they do. Every team has a chance to come back down 2 goals at the start of the third period. That's easy. But just from the vibes, just from the way Edmonton has controlled this game, just from how Connor McDavid silenced everybody in Dallas, Texas with his breakaway goal, this is good night for the Dallas Stars. And the Edmonton Oilers, with their last dance narrative still floating around, with Pink Pony Club blasting on the streets of Edmonton, Alberta, with all of the vibes at an all-time high, the Oilers are coming for the Florida Panthers, man. They want that rematch. They want to get things settled. They had 3 straight victories in the series last year, which prompted a very memeable yet memorable quote from Connor McDavid. It's not good enough. It's the finals. It's not good enough. Dig in! The speech from Connor McDavid when the Oilers were down 3-0 to the Panthers last year. That will live in memory for many fans of not just the Oilers, but of hockey in general. And now there is a redemption opportunity knocking on Edmonton's door. They just gotta let it in. They just gotta shut down the Dallas Stars, who, for the most part, have had a really good playoff run and a really good season, especially post-Mikko Rantanen acquisition. But wow, have the Stars been dismantled by the stars of the Oilers, and even without Zach Hyman, they can go out there and do something. Oh my goodness, the Dallas Stars just scored. Jason Robertson, 38 seconds in, makes it 4-3 for Edmonton. Okay, things are getting a little bit interesting. If this video never sees the light of day, then I apologize for that, but if you are watching this video, it means that the Edmonton Oilers ended up winning, and it means that I'm standing by my assessment here, that the Oilers have proved me wrong in the worst way possible. Worst way? Nah, worst way for me, but in the best way possible for the Oilers. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about Edmonton heading into Florida for yet another Stanley Cup final matchup? I want to do my best to start covering a lot of the games and a lot of the storylines and the narratives. I haven't really been too able to do that and make videos outside of my normal time slot because I've been so busy in my life personally. Especially compared to last year. Last year I had a lot more free time. This year I'm really busy, which is why a lot of the content has slowed down. But I do want to get into making videos more about this series, about the finals, about the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie, I was a lot more engaged in all this stuff last year, but this year I still have been watching and stuff as well. So it's always been in the background. I just haven't really been too dedicated towards making the videos about them. I was just mostly focusing on my Canucks, Habs, and Red Wings in the mornings, but I do want to start making more videos about the Edmonton Oilers and their playoff run, because of course, I mean, we were talking about the Oilers quite a bit throughout the season, just kind of faded away in the second half, but for now, the Oilers, they have a 4-3 lead against Dallas at the time of me recording this audio. I'm saying they're going to win. I want to pre-record and upload this video so that by the time the game is over, we can get it up and published. So for now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about Edmonton versus Florida? How do you feel about the Oilers' dominance against the Dallas Stars? I'm only saying dominance because I'm assuming they're going to win, but thoughts on the Oilers? Can they come back? Can they exorcise the Florida Panthers in the finals? Let me know in the comment section all your opinions. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.